Check, you already know what's going on, man. It's your girl, TampaMystic, and we are broadcasting live at ARC Studios. It is the industry's most wanted podcast right here on WARK 300, man. Listen, I got some of my family in the building, someone I've known for a long time, you know what I'm saying? The whole United Music Mafia, Mr. OG, Big Sean, what's happening?
Hey, what's good, man?
Hey, appreciate y'all coming through, man. Y'all like flew in from like, you know, a far long way away, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all didn't just whip around the corner.
Nah.
Introduce yourselves, man.
Yo, I'm that guy Sam. You can check me out at that guy Sam on everything. You know, I'm the president of United Music Mafia. That's it. You know.
All good. It's your boy Frank the General. Again, you can find me at Frank the General or Frankie Beaver on Facebook, Instagram. Also follow us again on www.unitedmusicmafia.com. You already know.
Word.
And I'm OG Big Sean, United Music Mafia, the CEO, founder. You know, you can find me everywhere. Just Google me, I guess. That sounds good.
Word, big facts, man. Good to see you. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, we've been connected for a long time. You know, a lot of people don't know our history. You knew my sister who passed away back in 2012. So I hold that near and dear to my heart. You know what I'm saying? Because I was my only sibling, and you know, losing her and people that knew her. You know, you hold that near and dear to your heart. You know what I'm saying? So, man, listen, we got a lot to talk about. I really want everybody that's, you know, on my platform to understand what exactly it is that you guys do. So let's you know, start with that first, and then we're gonna take it back and see how everything came about, how y'all came together, you know, how, you know, all of it started. So first and foremost, man, you know, tell us what you guys do exactly.
We're an independent record label. You know, we're here for the artists. We started in 2020. April 2020.
Okay.
Yeah. And, you know, we started out as a podcast with Sam and I. We was just doing our thing in my little office in the house. And then we were getting a lot of feedback, like great feedback. And a lot of people knew me from producing.
Yeah.
But then, you know, next thing you know, we were like, hey, let's start a record label. And then, so, you know.
Went from there, man.
We started the record label. And then we signed a couple artists. You know, as everybody knows, you know, not everybody can put out hits, and you know, but we never discourage nobody because we're not in that business of telling somebody, you know, hey, you know, you trash. We don't do that. But you know, there's nothing wrong with telling people they need to work on a little something.
Constructive criticism.
Yeah.
That's what it's.
Just can't take it though.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
they can't. And I tell people all the time, if you can't take that, then this is the wrong business for you.
Oh, yeah, the business.
Because we can't please everybody. Not everyone is going to like what we do, no matter what it is we do. Not everyone's going to like it, nor should we try to please everyone.
Right.
Definitely.
And if I tell you, hey, that mix is not it, don't get offended. Go fix it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, if that offends you, then I'm sorry, not sorry.
Yeah.
You in the wrong business. You know what I'm saying? So, so you guys started out doing a podcast. What you guys was doing on the podcast?
Oh, we were just
Kicking it?
Just clowning, you know, critiquing it. You know,
we send you music in, we rate you.
Yeah.
We tell you, you know, you just critique.
But we wasn't charging people, you know. We wasn't. I'm not into all that. You know, ripping people off. I'm not gonna call it ripping people off.
Right.
But, you know, everybody got to get a hustle.
Yeah.
But my hustle's pretty strong, so I'm
right. That was something that you was doing, you know, to show love and give people some honest feedback, which these artists need.
Oh my God, yeah.
You know, so along that journey of you doing that, did you meet some dope artists that you're currently working with now?
Oh yeah. You know, 6 months or a year later, we ran into my superstar Red Rose.
Already.
Which we got coming up next, y'all.
You know, she got a banger. She was a sleeper on the city, but you know, she's blowing up super big. You know, we got a couple of them. We got Sodi.
Zebo.
We got Zebo.
Goon Gang.
Goon Gang.
You know,
but you know,
we got a lot. You know,
we got a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? So we give shout out and pay homage to these artists, these young guys. You know.
So let's talk about that a little bit more in depth, because I have a lot of artists that tap into what I got going on. For you to work with an artist at any level, you know what I'm saying? We'll say more so like on potentially management or helping them with their campaign. You know, what quality about an artist is it that makes you say, yeah, I want to work with her, I want to work with him, I want, what is it?
Oh, well, they just got to have that drive and be sincere and dedicated.
Right.
It's different. Some people see you with the bag and everybody thinks, oh, I need a bag. Hey, I want to get the bag. Hey, are you going to put a bag behind me? Bro, if I put a bag behind you, it's cause and effect. That's right.
For real.
If your numbers, you tell me you the hottest artist in the industry and, and your numbers look like 1,000 streams, but your streams and your followers don't add up. Hey, I'm just telling y'all, people out there looking at that.
They do. Facts.
And, you could pay for 1 million streams, but you only got 10,000 followers.
Listen, the sad thing is a lot of people feel like they got to fake it till they make it. And it's like, being organic is going to let you know how well you're actually progressing.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you go out here and you pay for all these fake streams and fake follows and fake this and fake that. Yeah, to some people it might look good, but the people who are really doing this, we know what's real and what's not. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, it's hard for us to take someone seriously like that.
Right.
I understand they want it bad. Well, get out there and work for it then.
Yeah, that's real.
Artists don't want to work. That's what
They don't. Not all of them. Some of them are hard workers. We got a hard worker right here today. You dig?
And we got a couple of hard workers.
The ladies be working, baby. Nah, for real. Nah, the fellas do too, though. But it's like, no, I get what you're saying. So their grind has to be impeccable.
Yeah.
You can't want it more than them.
Right. And that's another thing. Plus, you got to just believe in teamwork.
Yeah.
Teamwork is a dream work. That's
Facts.
what makes
Especially
it go
for
down.
us, because we're like a family.
Yeah.
yeah.
We ain't just a label. We're like a family. You know what I mean? Any of us
Loyalty goes a long way with people. So I'm gonna ask you this question. When it comes to like these independent artists, and they're coming to work with you, I know one thing that really drives me insane is not just with artists, but with people in general. They come to you because they need your help, right? But then once you start helping them, they want to tell you how to do your job. Do you encounter that at all?
A lot. Trust me.
How do you handle that situation?
Just let them talk and things like that. Just let them talk and get whatever they get out. But other than that, it happens a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of people thinking they can tell us what to do or control us, but we just let it go and we do what we do.
You do it. You keep it pushing.
Yeah.
I know that's right. So from day to day, what's your role, man? Like, I know you guys are a team and you guys work together, but like, what are some of the main things that you focus on?
Right now, I'm focused on the streaming site. We got United Music Streaming that we just dropped.
Yeah, you sent me the information. Yeah, that's
everybody
fun.
go, hey,
Big congrats on that.
Come on, let's get that streaming popping. Download it.
So give us more details on that.
On iOS is basically a streaming platform for independent artists. Anybody can get on there. They can upload their music. We listen to it nonstop. So we're there. It's a label that owns a streaming app.
So is it like distribution, or is it more like a radio station where you're like, what would you consider it?
It's okay. We're in competition with Spotify.
I got you.
That's what we are. We're like Spotify, but only difference between us and them, instead of giving you 0.00032 cents, we give them 10 cents.
What?
Yeah. Now there's a lot of mechanics and stuff behind the scenes on how we were able to do that. It's all endorsements.
Yeah, y'all don't worry about
Don't nobody do that.
No.
10 cents per stream.
Okay.
So
Right.
So let me ask you this: is there like a monthly fee that they have to pay to be on there, or how does that work?
Oh, well, right now it's free.
So right now it's free.
Right now
because
it's
you
free.
guys are just kicking it
6
off.
months.
Yeah.
Better take
Okay.
advantage of
And
it.
then,
And-
10 cents is a lot.
No, it is a lot.
But,
That is a lot, considering, because a lot of these artists don't understand that normally it's like 0.00. You know how many spins I would have to give you to see a check? Like
Right.
literally
good check.
thousands.
Right.
Yeah, a good check. We ain't talking about no
They'll
$5
send
joint.
you the $5 check. You know what I mean?
Oh, they be quick to do that.
But there is a caveat on that, because, when people go buy streams,
Yeah.
we know there's something that we have we can verify.
If it's, I mean, not only that too, but like one thing I do to get more in depth, and this is something you guys may be able to do since it's something you developed, on Spotify, if you have an artist page, I can go on there and type in any other artist's name and see what their streams look like. If you have like 3 streams and then the next day you got 10,000 streams and the next day you're back down to 3 streams, you bought them 10,000. If you're not steady at
30 days.
Yeah, we see that a lot too.
I figured it out. The first 30 days, your streams and your listeners is gonna match up.
Yes.
So you got 20,000 streams, you got 20,000 listeners. Now, after them 30 days, that's when we find out what's real.
Right,
Now
right.
who downloaded you, who put you on their playlist.
And then these fools wonder why they getting banned because they're doing fugazi shit like that. You know, they get mad at fugazi.
Man, you don't hear that word much.
I'm an OG, man.
Hey, you know me, the Mafia.
Hey, and they talk about the distribution company hating on me. Nah, bro, you was going against their guidelines. Straight like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's really dope. So this is something that just launched fairly recently. First 6 months, they can get involved at no cost. That's a beautiful thing, man. Tell them exactly where they need to go to get involved. The website, is there an app? Like, how do they get involved?
Okay, you can go to www.unitedmusicstreaming.com. That's where you're going to go upload your music and do all your stuff, get in the back office. Then you can go on the Play Store.
Google Play, okay.
On iOS and Androids.
Type in United Streaming,
Mafia.
United Music Streaming, all one word, and it's going to come up and you hit it. With that, also, we're verifying people.
Okay,
so
that's real
there's
dope.
other stuff that go along with that it like piggybacks you for Facebook, all the social media.
Word.
But you just
they're getting verified on your platform, is what you're saying. That's dope.
It's a gateway to the other ones.
Word.
When
Absolutely.
they, when they do the background.
Yeah, they look for stuff like that. If you look like you're worthy over here, okay, well, you worthy to be verified on our site.
Right.
Yeah, I think that's real dope, man. So to get a better understanding, it's also similar to Spotify. Like if I'm an artist, I upload my single to your platform. It's my job to make sure I promote your platform to get people to actually stream it. I got you. That's fire.
Bring in people with you. Tell your peoples about it. When you come and you sign up, bring your people with you.
Do you have playlists on there, or how does it work?
Everything.
So if I signed up as not an artist, but as a listener, can I create my own playlist on there of songs that are uploaded to your platform? That's real dope, bro. I like it. Hey, I think there's no reason why every artist should not be on there. At 10 cents, is it going to stay that amount, or is that going to change, or you don't know yet?
We ain't saying that.
For now, you know what I'm saying? That's real dope. So how has it been going so far?
Oh, it's great. You know, I listen to it myself, you know, and I think everybody else on the team, they better be listening to it.
I know that's right.
Everybody's supposed to be on.
Facts. So what made you guys decide that was going to be the newest venture that you guys are doing? I know we're in a very digital streaming era. But with there being, you know, of course, Tidal and Spotify and Apple Music and stuff like that, what made you guys decide that was going to be the lucrative move for you?
Well, I looked at it. I really sat back and was thinking about, I'm a think tank when it comes to business. So to me, it just made sense to be the total package for when, if we decide to go for the bigger bag with the larger company.
Facts.
It's just more enticing that, you know, we do as much as we can right now and then be like, hey, we got this, we got that. Hey, you're already on our platform. So it's an investment.
Nah, for real. Absolutely. So you said that's your baby right now. Like that's
I'm working it.
That's what you over here, you like rubbing your hand like Birdman. You know what I'm saying? You did.
I'm working it because it gives, you know, it gives independent artists an outlet. You know,
I love it.
And it's you uploading it, kind of like SoundCloud, you know, when it first started out, but a different angle. SoundCloud is doing the most.
Yeah,
you know, they got the distribution. And
the great thing about it is you can network with other artists. If you want to do a feature with somebody,
that's dope.
Definitely.
You could be like, message them like, hey, I want to do a feature with you. What's up?
And I think that's important that they do that, especially if you have an artist that's from Atlanta, they might connect with someone from Houston. Now you're going to be able to tap into their fan base out there and vice versa. You know, it's a great way outside of like social media to network with other people who are like-minded and that are actually working.
Definitely.
Yeah. And another thing, we're trying to build, like I said, the name United Music Mafia. We're trying to build it based like Atlanta, how the Atlanta artists, you know, it's nothing for you to go into a studio. And you might see an artist in there, a mainstream artist, and he's like, "Hey, I like that, man. Let me do a track with you."
Yeah.
We're trying to build Florida like that. Florida's kind of segregated. It's about who you know and if you plugged or not.
Whoo, Lord, yes.
So,
Definitely.
you know.
I love my city, but I live in Atlanta, y'all. We gonna leave that right there.
And I think
Politics.
we're doing we're doing a great job with that unity. United Music Mafia, you know, we're the next big thing. People say, you know,
DJ Coalition.
Oh yeah.
I was just gonna ask you that. Tell me what all, like, you know, you guys are a record label.
Right.
You're managing artists, correct?
We're starting to.
Yeah.
We don't like to, but
Me neither.
because artists are like they're finicky, you know.
Yeah. Well, but not even only that. Artist management is a full-time job.
Oh yeah,
Slick.
but they get it confused. Artist versus investor.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, yeah.
They don't.
Yeah, the manager ain't supposed to be putting the money behind you. That's the investor's job. The manager manages what you got going on. Like, if you ain't got nothing going on, there's nothing for us to manage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's your job to get out there and work and make it enough where you need someone to help manage your career.
Facts.
Period. And you guys got the streaming platform.
Yeah, and we got the DJ coalition.
Talk
we're
to
building.
us about that.
Oh man, that's what United Music Mafia Independent DJ Coalition.
Okay.
Oh my God! So right now we're building. Like it kind of happened overnight. Like all these DJs. You know, my thing is, I got a hell of a package for DJs. Like for our company. Everything's umbrellaed up under United Music Mafia.
Yeah.
So right now I'm in the stages of negotiating the insurance portion of it, so artists can have insurance.
That's beautiful. They
medical.
need that.
Oh yeah.
Especially with everything that's going on with COVID and stuff like that.
Right.
People are getting sick, bro. They need that.
Yeah, that's my biggest piece. But the DJ coalition, we're offering so much. Like we pay for events. The DJ has to promote it, host it. We'll break him off a portion of the proceeds, like half. And that's what's unique about our company.
Yeah.
Is because we fund half. I'm gonna have to say it a certain way. We fund half of all the events.
Yeah.
We give the artists money off of that, and whoever promotes it and all that, they get paid off of it.
That's beautiful, man. Like, because it's hard to come by that, because that's one thing that I get asked about a lot from artists is, how do I find an investor or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. First of all, like, you can't just be out here not doing nothing.
No.
Like,
Right.
you gotta already have a buzz.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like, otherwise it's too risky. If you're an artist and you sound real dope, but you ain't got no fan base, it's a huge risk for me to want to put a bag behind you.
Right.
Even though I think you're dope, the rest of the world may not think you're dope. You know what I'm saying?
Because like music I listen to is, you know, I'm the old school kind.
Me too. We OGs in this thing. You know what I'm saying? Sure.
But you know, I love the new stuff.
Me too.
But you know, they get confused with investing and versus, hey, what my dad used to say. I said, hey, let me borrow $20. He said, you want to borrow or you want to have?
Right.
Definitely.
So,
Big diff.
yeah.
Cause you ain't giving the shit back.
Right.
So no, it's not borrowing. I need to have it.
Right.
And I may not even need it. I just want it. You know
I
what I'm
guess
saying?
a lot of artists get confused with what an independent label is.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
So break it down in your terms. For these artists who are tuning in, listening in, or may catch the interview later on, what is an independent label?
An independent label is a label that is for independent artists. You know, they help you with your music, with your distribution, with everything that goes around that manager. You need a manager. That's what an independent label does.
Right.
As far as giving you whatever you want, doing this and doing that, giving me a big upfront when I need to get
20,000.
Give me
All them big advancements
you're
that
not
y'all
having
be.
the numbers. You know what I'm saying? It's real because you don't have the numbers. How can you do? What's the
Yeah, because
it
you need an
baffles me.
ROI,
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
Point
definitely.
blank, period.
How you gonna pay me the 20,000 back that I put on your hand?
And then some.
And then
And then some, because they got to make money too.
And
And
you
if
got
your
5,000,
streams
you
ain't
got
popping.
500 streams, but you want 20,000.
hey, we deal with it every day.
Listen, I totally get
That
it.
sounds
It's
like
everyday
those
thing.
artists that's make what, $200 in the bottle in the club.
Yes.
Strip club.
Listen, I get
$50,000 all of a
artists
sudden.
that will ask me about getting paid shows in Atlanta, but I'm like, nobody knows you here. Who?
Exactly.
I said, are you going to be able to pack the venue out? Well, no, but I'm doing good in my city. Well, nobody knows you here.
Right.
Ain't no promoter fixing to pay you to come in their spot if you can't pack their venue out.
Right.
So they can not only make money back that they paid you, but they gotta still make a big bag on top of that.
Right.
A lot of artists don't understand. A lot of these people that are going to these shows and doing this, you got to pay for that venue. You know what I mean? You have to pay to be in that venue.
And you gotta pay the security.
When you ain't got no
and
name.
You gotta pay the DJ.
Everything has that. Everybody
Shoot.
wants they cut. And when you ain't got no name, when you ain't got no following, it's hard for me to want to put a bag behind you, especially when I don't see you working.
Nah, for
like
real.
you're supposed to. And the team to me is important. I want the hashtag on everything.
Yeah.
I want, whenever you do an interview, I want to hear United Music Mafia.
Of
I
course.
Want, this is stuff that is
Represent.
like,
You guys came in here with your shirts on today and things. You know what I'm saying? Hey, these guys tried to give me a small, and I was like, all that ain't gonna fit no small, baby. You dig? No, they tried to give me the medium. They just didn't have any more left. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving them a hard time. But that's what it's all about, is wear and represent the brand that pays you. You know what I'm saying? I got mine tatted on me, so it stays with me at all times. Mystics Entertainment, baby. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool to represent other people. By all means, I'm gonna rock your brand because we working together. We doing business together.
That's
yeah.
Where it's at. Cross promotion.
But you know, hey, Nike ain't cutting the check.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I wear it, but they ain't cutting the check. You know what I'm saying? So, what else you guys got going on during your travels?
We got a lot of shows that we're gonna start promoting. We'll probably put a tour together. It's almost the end of the fourth quarter. We really don't like doing too much of anything because it's for the Temptations.
Word.
Christmas jingle, the old head.
Right. You kick that off after the new year.
Right.
You
But,
dig?
we're gonna do a lot of club shows, promo. I really want to get on the Black College tour to probably get that.
That'll be real dope.
Yeah. And I'm gonna launch my radio station. Gotta put that out there. I'm just waiting on a couple things to come through.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask you, do you guys still actively do your podcast?
No.
He just got back. Man, hey, welcome to America.
Yes,
welcome
thanks.
Welcome back. You've been gone forever, So
Right.
definitely getting back on.
Yeah.
So are you back over here now for a while?
Oh no.
Are you going back?
I just came here to come do this and close on this house, this mansion.
And then you headed on. So you in Dubai?
Yeah.
Man, it's beautiful over there, huh?
That's what they say.
I ain't never been, so I don't know.
You ain't never been. It's beautiful over there. I ain't never been myself, but I could just.
Yeah, I live vicariously through the photos and videos and stuff you see. It looks like it's absolutely beautiful over there. So what's the next move that we can expect from you guys?
The next move, we're gonna drop a lot of artists. Red Rose, she's got her next single coming out. Then her EP album. We're gonna be pushing her real hard. Right. We got my guy in Memphis.
G Glock.
Yeah, G Glock. He's gonna be popping. We're gonna push him extremely hard. And what's the dude? We got so many artists. I'm sorry,
There's a lot coming out.
Yes.
Yeah, Lil Sodi. He's killing it out there on the West Coast. He's in charge of. He's actually the president of United Music Mafia West.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're starting to pop that
That's
off.
dope that you guys got a full team like that representing you in different regions and stuff.
Different countries.
We're in Nigeria. Well, the UK, we just got Tim. Shout out to Big Tim out there, UK.
Definitely.
Yeah, he's a regional director of the United Kingdom. Awesome guy. Major plugs.
So let me ask you this. I mean, when you are a business owner, it's really hard to find other people to represent your brand for you because you have certain expectations. You work hard collectively, you guys, to make your brand, hey, that's the go-to company I want to work with. You
Right.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So these other people that are involved, are they people that you already knew, or like how did you put your trust into other people to represent your brand enough? I have a hard time with that.
See, so I put out something on LinkedIn. I'm real big on all social media.
Oh, yeah.
But LinkedIn real hard.
Facts, okay.
Clubhouse, thanks to them. So people, it's just like a regular business. I'm on contract with the company. Frank, Sam, everybody's on contract that works for United Music Mafia. Just because I'm the owner, it's an entity.
Listen, it's a business.
Yeah.
It's period at the end of the day. That's why I tell it ain't personal, it's business.
Oh, you're right.
You got to protect yourself.
Yeah.
Because you just never know.
Oh, yeah.
You never know.
You might get in a car wreck and them boys.
Yeah, like you just don't know. We've all experienced things in the past where we thought that somebody was our ride or die for the lifetime, but guess what? They ain't even in our life no more.
Yeah.
It's just what it is, you know what I'm
That's
saying?
facts.
So, or like you said, something could happen and, maybe one of these guys got to sit down for a minute because they're, so whatever. You just, you got to, it's business. So I was just curious because I've had other people that wanted to work with me and I brought them on and they just couldn't represent my brand.
Right.
I'm just like, nah, you got to go. You ain't fixing to make me look bad. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So that's a blessing, though, that you guys have found, people that are involved in other areas that are representing you well.
And that's what it's all about for us, that hard work. Just work.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
We grind. A lot of people think they talk to me, think I'm in the U.S. And I'm like, hey, you got to be, I'm 8 hours ahead of you guys.
Listen, when I text you, I be like trying to be mindful of what time it is because I'm like, we got like an 8-hour gap. I'm like, dang, I don't want to be texting them like in the middle of the night, your time.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm good because when it's business, I got 2 separate ringtones. Like it's business. Hello.
Oh, see, I put my D&D on at night. Y'all ain't getting through to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll see it come through, but the phone don't ring, you know what I'm saying? If it's an emergency, I'll catch it. But, because I'll tell you, these artists be disrespectful.
Oh, man, what?
They'll call you at 2, 3 in the morning asking you to check out their song or some bullshit. I'm like, bro, that couldn't have waited till the morning time? Y'all disrespectful as hell.
What y'all doing up anyway?
Yeah, like, they be in the studio, like, and they're like, oh, I thought maybe you was up. Well, even if I am, don't call me at 2 in the morning.
Especially if you don't know me.
Especially,
man.
Bro, I had someone do that. They tried to call me through Facebook Messenger really late. And I went to fuck off on him. And he's like, he got upset, couldn't understand why. I said, bro, I don't even know you. To me, it's like an invasion of privacy that you're trying to FaceTime call me through Facebook Messenger, like a video call. I said, bro, I don't know you.
We ain't never talked to nothing. That's crazy.
Yeah, like you need to schedule a time to do some shit like that.
Definitely.
That's like an invasion of my privacy. Let me ask you, what for artists, when you meet new artists, what is it about them that gives you that vibe that they have that star quality?
Well, sometimes it's what I see them is it's the way they act, the way they carry themselves, how serious they are about the music, you know what I'm saying, and the dedication and the drive. If they don't have that, you know what I'm saying, I really don't mess with them. But I just look at them, I can tell, like when I look at Rose, you know what I'm saying, you can tell that's an artist right there.
Absolutely.
She's like that, you know
Just
what I'm saying?
their energy, and I'll tell you, like she came in and she spoke and like I'm big on stuff like that. I can't if someone ain't got common courtesy, like and the energy is off, I can't deal with them. Like I'm like all y'all my sons, I'm gonna spank all y'all, you know. I'm like yo mama.
Find that star quality, like I say, you see when she walked in, we ain't had to tell her to do anything.
No, exactly, and I love that. I can already tell we're gonna have a great interview. You know what I'm saying? No, you're absolutely. I agree with you. I was just, I'd be curious to tap into people's brains that are like-minded. You know what I'm saying? So, anything else you want to let the people know about before we make this switch and this transition?
Before we say going any further, I wanted to say right quick to give. We were just talking to Deshaun and give a shout out to Obi.
Obi, Beast Mode. That's my guy. He runs my whole Nigeria.
Yeah,
okay.
Oh, he's a beast.
Yeah.
And
I
he's
want to give a shout out to him.
Obi.
Obi.
How many countries do you guys have people in that are working with you?
The last I checked, it was like 22.
Man, big congrats. That's huge.
Yeah,
That's
places I've
It's kind of crazy because it's still growing.
And it's places I've never
listen.
even heard of. Like, how did you even hear of us? Like what?
But
where did you get
that's
from,
huge. You know what I'm saying? Like that right there, that shows y'all's grind is impeccable for you to, because you said that you just started what,
April 2020.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
During the COVID.
Y'all started 420. I see where y'all was at with it. I ain't mad at y'all. During COVID, and I'll tell you, like, I think that's so beautiful too, man, that you guys are already businessmen. You understand this, but a lot of people don't. During COVID, rather than sitting around being like sad because you can't go out, start a fucking business.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, get to the money.
Right.
Exactly. But not the PPP. Stay away
I
from that.
didn't even fool with that mess right there. Like, because there's so many people who I'm like, bro, you do not own a business, number one. You definitely ain't got no employees.
They gonna check.
The feds coming for your ass. Like,
they checking.
they are definitely, people are getting fed time behind that. Like, why you want to try to steal from the government? What is wrong with you?
My boy.
You're getting hundreds
Hundreds of thousands.
He
like
got 400,000
Hey.
and a deal.
It's crazy.
You got to pay it back.
I was like, nah. And I had
talk.
people coming to me
Yes,
like, I can
sir.
help you. I said, no, I'm good on
good.
that.
Yeah.
No, thank you. I don't.
running.
Yeah, of course, that extra 20, 30,000 be nice, but I'm
Yeah.
not fixing to do jail time behind it either.
No,
like, no,
ma'am.
I'm good. No, thank you, because, you know, I got a legitimate business, but I don't have no employees.
Right.
That PPP is your payroll payment or protection plan or whatever. I don't have anybody I'm paying except for myself. You know what I'm saying? And I think that you're supposed to have at least one employee.
Yeah.
I don't.
It's not
So
worth
I'm
it.
not fixed. Yeah, it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so for everybody that may have tuned in, chimed in a little bit late, tell them one more time, like, where they can go for the streaming platform, your website where they can, you know, tap in to see what else you guys got going on, and all of your social media.
You can check us out on www.unitedmusicmafia.com. You can check me out also on all social media platforms, the same thing, unitedmusicmafia.com. The streaming platform is United Music Streaming Platform. It's booming. Get on it. Oh, yeah, I want to give a back shout out to Miss Carmen.
Shout out to Carmen.
My
Is she
girl.
on live right now?
I don't know. Man,
Hey.
that's my dog right there.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta give her a shout out because you know she's a great PR person. and she's doing her
Definitely,
thing.
definitely
Yeah.
doing her thing.
Yeah.
Give a shout out to my wife, Teresa B. Just
Oh
wanna
yeah,
say
my
hello.
wife.
Hey, Teresa.
Yes, sir.
Man,
My
Make sure I
biggest-
threw that in
my
there.
biggest partner, man, is
Yes,
my
sir.
wife,
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Chrissy. Man, Chrissy Whitlow. She's doing it big.
Yes, sir.
She's a ride or die. She helps me come out with a lot of these ideas.
Yes, sir.
That's what it is, man. I'll tell you.
You show them the watch. We got to watch.
Oh
It's the
yeah,
watch.
I
Yeah.
forgot to tell y'all
You gotta
about.
watch it, yeah.
They just
Yeah,
dropped the
yes,
line.
we just dropped the line.
They came in here and brought
that-
me some gifts, y'all. So
Merchandise.
I gotta show these off. You know what I'm saying? Right quick, like. So look, we got the slides. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I love them.
Oh,
They're
man.
comfortable too.
We got the slides.
Yes, sir. You see him?
Uh.
You see
Yeah.
that say United?
And,
What?
and I know you can't see it right now, but yeah, my toes look good, baby. I keep them things pedicure. You did, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Toes looking good, so they gonna look good up in here. I'll make sure I get a photo. Got the shades.
Oh
And
yeah, I love those shit.
listen, I'm a
Oh,
shade
the
kind of
big-
girl.
Oh my god.
I gotta put my hater blockers on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because these fools be out here hating for real. And look, man, this is
Oh,
so beautiful.
That is my
SK
favorite.
Exclusive.
That's KS.
Exclusive.
I'm an SK Luxury.
Yes,
That was
sir.
designed by my wife, Chrissy.
Beautiful.
Yes,
she's
that
doing
is
it big.
so beautiful.
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much.
Oh man, appreciate it. It's
Nah, I
cool.
appreciate y'all. Like that's love right there. And I got shout out to Dorilla. I got my headphones that I use at the house because we had to keep these plugged in here. But I got my headphones at the crib,
Oh,
sitting on my desk right now.
Oh, how you like them?
I love them.
Yeah.
I love the headphones, so I'm grateful. Again, shout out to Carmen too. You know, for hooking that up. I'm grateful for her. Her and I do a lot of business together. So yeah, man, thank you guys for everything. I really
We thank
appreciate
you.
it. Of course, absolutely. Like I said, you know, we go way, way back.
Oh, of
you
course.
like my brother from
Yeah.
another. You know what I'm saying? We family. You knew my
For sure,
sister,
for
and
sure.
as I said, I hold that near and dear to my heart because not a lot of people in this business knew my sister because she wasn't involved in the music business and she passed in 2012. So it was I was only 2 years in when she passed. So a lot of my people that I work with now never got to know her, but you did. So,
Yeah.
you know, I hold that, like I said, dear to my heart. Anything else you guys got before we bring up this rose that we got in the building? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we got one more. Hey, we're looking for people that have a talent. Like if you're a booking agent,
Okay.
hey, we want to bring you on.
Definitely.
Yeah. Talk about that. Like, what type of
Managers.
positions do you
A&Rs.
guys currently have available within United Music Mafia?
So we currently got positions open for a booking agent, and I'm going to start a management firm. So
Okay.
I need managers.
A&Rs.
Yeah,
A&Rs,
A&Rs.
definitely.
Because now we're to the point that it's overwhelming.
Yeah.
So we're turning a lot of great artists away because we don't have the time.
Yes, it is. It's like we said, it's like a full-time job trying to manage an artist.
Right.
You know, to manage, especially if they're really popping into you got to manage your own career and your own businesses, and you got families
It was
and
kind of testing for us as we was on
Oh,
trying
and
to
the
do
big
that,
thing
yeah.
we'll talk about real quick is our boxing. We're going to get into mixed martial arts
Ooh.
management.
Bare knuckles.
promotions.
Is that something that you're into?
Bare knuckle.
Man.
Yeah, so
You seen them knuckles?
so
You
we'll
waiting?
be,
She'll knock you out.
yeah, it's crazy. So we'll be starting. That's actually right on the next thing to be dropping is
I love that.
our boxing promotions.
That's super dope.
Man, I'm pumped.
We trying to get in everything. We
Yeah.
want in everything.
You got to, man. Like, one thing about this business is you can't just you got to have multiple hustles.
Oh yeah.
You can't just do one thing, and you can incorporate all that within the business you already have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, United Music Mafia is that's the parent, and then you can have all your babies underneath of that of
Right.
different like stuff you do.
Yeah.
You know, like Mystics Entertainment's my business, but I got Industry's Most Wanted. I got the Hype 87.3. We got the Grind Report. You know, we got all kinds of stuff.
right.
Yeah.
You know, other things that you do. So it's not just about doing one thing.
Right.
You know, one last thing I want you guys to drop on people, you know, and let's do it business wise, because even if you're an artist, you are a business, you're a brand.
That's right.
Each of you give them one gem or one jewel about, like, if someone's I'll elaborate a little bit. Like, if someone's out here trying to start a business, or they're already got a business and are trying to get it up off the ground and whatever, what would be a piece of advice or a gem that you would drop on them, Sean?
Well, to be honest with you, what you need to do, you need to trademark your stuff. That's the biggest thing.
Okay, let's talk about that a little bit. Do you mind?
Oh no, I'm great.
That's so
Very
crazy, because I had someone that just asked me about that today, and I told them their best bet is they're gonna probably want to hire an attorney to help them with that if they don't know nothing about it.
Right.
So elaborate, talk about, because this is great. Shout out to Moneymaker Marco. He just asked me about that this morning. So
Okay, trademarking. Yes, you're 100% correct. If you're not familiar with the legal system or business, you need to hire an attorney.
yes,
An attorney's it's a business. He's got to make money.
right. He gonna get it done for
Oh
you.
yeah, he's going to get it done, and also that's a way that you can. If you make a mistake, you got somebody to point a finger to.
Right.
You know, if you do things, people do things on their own, trial and error. It takes a little longer, but if you've worked with somebody that's mastered the craft, go with them. But it's really important. We do everything we do is in house. We have lawyers, all that other stuff.
Yeah.
But on the business side, I handle all the business. That's what I went to school for. I didn't want to waste my mom and dad's money.
I'm wasting. Yeah. I can tell
Nah,
you,
don't do that.
So, but that's the main thing, because you can have a great idea and think you're doing it big, and then you make that super bag, and here comes somebody saying, "Pay me my money."
Because they gonna buy it and try to sell it back to your ass.
Right.
Period.
And I think that happened. I'm not gonna mention the company. It was one of the largest companies in the world.
Yeah.
A guy bought it for $25 and sold it back for $250,000.
That exactly my point. I tell people that all the time. I'm like, even little things like owning your own domain.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because
Copyright's important too.
people will go and buy what they feel is popular domains, and then you'll see it for sale on GoDaddy for like $10,000.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
hey, I got there's somebody right now that's out here pushing their business heavy. Of course, I ain't gonna mention her name, but I went and looked, and their LLC has been expired for 2 years. I said, "Oh, don't let me go buy and sell it back to their ass, y'all. I see all that money y'all flashing around.
Right.
You gotta cut the check."
Be careful. You got to take care of your business.
Facts.
That's
right.
Take
Yeah.
care of
So that's a great. I'm so glad that you touched on that, because like I said, I just had that. Someone asked me about that this morning. So yeah, definitely own everything.
Yes.
Your
everything.
name, your business name. You're gonna have to hire an attorney. It's gonna cost you some money, but it'll cost you more money if you don't.
Right.
Definitely.
Period.
A lot of money.
Yeah, exactly. So, same for you, man. Like, what would be a piece of advice or a gem or jewel that you could drop on everybody?
Hey, you know what I tell everybody? Don't take the money. That's what I say.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great to have. Give me half of it.
Yeah.
But all I'm gonna say is, you know, it's a very important thing. You got to understand that money's not given. It's not free. You're not.
That's a huge obligation.
You know what I mean? And you have to give that back. That
yeah.
gets paid
It's
back.
like it's a loan.
It's basically.
Period.
It's a loan on your career.
Yes.
And if your career don't take off, if you don't do exactly what you're supposed to do, like as an independent label,
yes,
you ain't pushing yourself. If you ain't doing that, doing this, doing that, making sure you get the pictures, making sure you're there for everything.
Facts.
How are you supposed to pay that money back? Don't do it. You put yourself in a bind.
You do put yourself in a bind. It's just like with anything else, like living outside your means. You know, if you can afford a $20,000 car, don't take a loan out on a $50,000 car. Now you can't pay the note every month.
Yeah. Right.
Like, don't do it.
Yeah.
Period. That's why I ain't take the PPP, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't hurting. I didn't need it. You know what I'm saying? I could have taken it, but I don't want to pay that shit back. So, period. And last but not least, man, what would be your gem, your jewel, or piece of advice for anybody, you know, getting into business?
Piece of advice what I would give the artist thing is basically hard work and dedication and loyalty to your team and your label will get you a long way.
It
and
does.
It's not gonna happen overnight. You have to have patience.
Yes.
Patience will get you paid. If you don't have no patience, you're not gonna last in this business. And
that's so
and
true.
like that. So that's one of my main things to the artists. It's not gonna happen overnight. Just stay dedicated and hard work with your label, and you know.
That's a great piece of advice because that's something that I see a lot of artists get disgruntled about because they will sign with the independent label and because a year they haven't popped off. I said, bro, you know how long it takes for some of these artists to pop off?
Yeah.
Like OG Bigger Rankin told me it takes at least 10 years before you're really seasoned in this business. You know what I'm saying? And even
10 years and about 200 racks.
And even and about 200 racks
200.
slick, period, point blank. Like this is not a free, it's a very expensive business. And you might not make it back if you ain't out here pushing yourself. You know, you're going to keep spending that money and not see that ROI we talking about. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I appreciate you guys coming through today and just really dropping that good knowledge because people need to hear this.
Most definitely.
You know, and I don't get to talk about this a lot on my show because, you know, a lot of the people I interview are artists. And, of course, that's my love. You know what I'm saying? I love working with the independent artists. I've been doing this interviews for 10 years. I've done thousands of them. But it's so dope when I get to bring businessmen on here as well or business women. And they talk about what we talked about today because people need to hear it.
Yeah, they do. And, you know, and that's, you know, don't, like I tell people, don't think that you see United Music Mafia, we're this big engine. We've had failures in previous businesses because if you don't have failures, you're not going to learn nothing.
Successful. That's right.
Exactly.
Right.
Listen, I'll tell you, like, you know, I know some of y'all frown at me when I say this, but it's cool. I'm not a fan president-wise of Trump because, you know, we all know but business-wise, he's the GOAT. Y'all can't deny that. Yeah, they talk about how he filed bankruptcy several times. So what? It's a learning process.
Part of business.
That's
That's a power move.
Most definitely.
Like he ran this country as a business, even though he's kind of, you know, on some other stuff personally, but as a business, I was able to do stuff as a small business owner that I've never been able to do when he was in office. I finally, for the first time, could afford health insurance. You know what I'm saying? Little things like that meant a lot to me.
Yeah. It's
now I don't know what this guy that we got. This a whole nother subject.
Sleepy Joe.
Sleepy Joe. Bro, next time one of y'all got to run for president. You all got my vote.
Governor. I'm thinking about it.
I'm out of politics, no politics.
Me neither.
I love 'em.
Listen, my thing is I just, no matter what that's going on, like, I don't feel like me personally, I have an impact on that. I impact what I do. The only person I'm in competition with is myself. So we just gonna keep doing what we doing. Period. Point blank.
Definitely.
You know, we gonna get through it regardless because God's my president.
Oh, yeah.
You dig?
Oh, for sure.
Well, hey man, I appreciate y'all coming in. We do have the lovely Red Rose coming up next, so you guys stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. We're gonna be back in about 2-3 minutes. Hey.
Salute.